Should be good.
which is gonna tie in kind of old school with new school. So over on the top of page 4, you're gonna do just one trial with just the 20-gram mass on the end of the string, the cart, and a 500-gram mass. Pick a distance because you want to calculate an acceleration, okay? I choose 0.5, but that's just me. So you got it here, boom, time it, get one good set of data, that's all you need. Then we're going to change the system, okay? So we're assuming that this is initially frictionless. The only thing that's going to accelerate the system is that 20-gram mass being pulled down by gravity. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of wood like this, not very thick, okay? And you're going to lay that underneath the front edge of this thing. And then you also need to kind of change the angle of that so that that string remains parallel with that table. Now, here's the spirit of how I wrote this, okay? When you get down to this question underneath where I've got drawn the inclined plane, that's what we're on now. Before you actually do the trials, okay, this is the spirit of how I wrote this question, was that you're going to predict what's going to happen to the amount of time it takes for this thing to fall, okay, to travel the 50 centimeters with this block of wood underneath. That's the spirit of it. You think, okay, hey, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to my applied force? What's going to happen to my opposing force? What's going to happen to gravity acting on the system? What's going to happen to the trap? So that justification, again, pay attention to the spirit of how I wrote this. Before you actually do the next set of trials, that's what I want you to think through. It's like, okay, what should happen and why? Then you're going to put the 20-gram mass on the end of it. You're going to have this. Then you're going to do 3 trials with this. Use the exact same distance that you did before, so that way everything's the same. So when you get down to the bottom and you begin to answer those 4 questions on the bottom of page 4, make sure that you explain everything. And just don't say, oh, well, there's now a different opposing force. So help me. If you write the word different or change on any of those 1 through 4, I am going to flip out. Okay? It changes. No. Does it increase? Does it decrease? What does it do? Okay? Change, way too nebulous. So you're going to do 1 trial, 1 good data with it flat. Put this board underneath, do the trials, and then what I want you to do is make a comparison to those accelerations when it was flat versus when the board's underneath, and then make that comparison. Okay, got that idea. So let's go to the front for just a second, and then I'll turn you loose.